London, global equities pushed higher on Tuesday, November 21, despite continued political uncertainty in Germany, while EasyJet's share price was propelled higher on a positive outlook. While the euro remained under pressure as German Chancellor Angela Merkel struggled to form a coalition government, Frankfurt's DAX pushed 0.8% higher. The leader of 12 years indicated on Monday she was ready to hold snap elections after the collapse of talks at the weekend shoved Europe's biggest economy toward political turmoil. Merkel said she did not favor a minority government because it wouldn't bring the stability necessary to govern effectively, said Greg McKenna, chief market strategist at AxiTrader. That suggests more talks but an increased chance of fresh elections in early 2018. How that plays out is going to be interesting for the euro and certainly the Brexit process as well. Financial analyst Connor Campbell at SpreadX said it seems investors have faith that Germany will find a way to move past its current uncertainty without the kind of performance-damaging aftermath seen by some of its peers such as Spain and the UK. Shares in carmakers helped drive the DAX higher, with Volkswagen accelerating 3.0% after the company was more optimistic about earnings thanks to an offensive on SUVs. BMW rose 1.9% and Daimler gained 1.6%. In Paris, the CAC 40 ended the day 0.5% higher, while the FTSE 100 in London added 0.3%. EasyJet's share price shot up 5.1% despite annual net profit dropping by almost one-third at the British no-frills airline on strong competition and a Brexit-fueled slump in the pound. However, investors were pleased with signs of a break in the clouds ahead, noted George Salmon, equity analyst at stockbroker Hargreaves Lansdowne. Forward reservations are up on last year, and the trend for rising costs and lower prices is set to reverse in the coming months. Across the Atlantic, while concerns about the prospects for U.S. tax reform continue to nag, optimism about the global economy provided some buoyancy to Wall Street. The Dow was up 0.7% in late morning trading. However, with the Thanksgiving holiday shortening the U.S. trading week, analysts do not expect New York to provide many strong leads to the market in the next few days. Tokyo's main stocks index jumped 0.7% on Tuesday, led by exporters. Among other markets, Hong Kong pushed to a 10-year high, with Tencent up 2.4%, extending Monday's surge that makes it the first Asian member of the exclusive club of global firms with a market capitalization above $500 billion. The Chinese internet giant was about $520 billion, around the same as Facebook. On currency markets, the embattled Turkish lira struck a record low against the US dollar as investors took fright over an impending trial in the United States and changes to banking regulations. The Turkish lira lost over 1% in value to trade at 3.97 to the dollar late morning, testing the never-before-reached 4.0 ceiling, before rallying slightly to 3.95 in the early evening. Key figures around 16:30 GMT.